Just a heads up, this video contains minor spoilers to Therion's story in the first game, Octopath Traveler. This video is about Heathcote and tips on how to use him. This is the first video in a series I'm planning to do about every 5-star in the game. I won't be doing characters I don't have yet though. Also, other people might know how to use a character better than I do, so take this as my thoughts. These are just suggestions. Please still use these characters how you see fit.
My name is Heathcote.
Heathcote's traveler description reads, butler of the Ravus family, renowned landowners in Boulderfall. He receives order from his mistress Cordelia, traveling around the continent of Orstera. Thanks to this guy for translating it for me in the Octopath Traveler Discord server. At the end of Therion's story in the first game, he reveals that he used to be a thief, but was caught and given the option to become a butler rather than be punished.
That was simply a skill I learned in my youth.
Heathcote's skills at a lower level are basic. At level 1 he gets single edge, a decent strength single hit, and double edge, a single target 2-hit skill. These are useful for breaking the enemy and then dealing damage. His 2-hit dagger skill actually has more power though, so you should only use the 1 hit if you need to save SP. On his 1-star board he gets a 3-turn speed buff. I'm not sure why he gets this skill. It might be helpful early game, but 5-star thieves are extremely speedy, so he should be able to outspeed everything just fine. This skill can be used as a stall move though. Say, to not wake up an enemy you put to sleep, since attacking wakes them up. On his 2-star board he gets a 2-hit AoE dagger skill. AoE meaning area of effect, or in other words, hits all enemies. This is a normal everyday skill that you can use on enemies weak to daggers. His other 2-star board skill is actually pretty good. A 230 base power wind skill. At max boost, this skill will have 400 power, which is one of the strongest moves in the game. This is a great skill for dealing damage, and it'll be really nice to have both early and late game. His 3-star board is where he gets one of, if not the most important skill on his kit though. Triple Burst. This skill is one of the things that makes Heathcote the best 5-star in the game. It's a single target 3-hit skill that shaves shields. Shield shaving or scraping is a term used to describe reducing shield points without the enemy being weak to what you're using. Right now, only thieves have this ability. Bring Triple Burst to every battle you take Heathcote to. You will not regret it. On his 4-star board he gets another really important skill. Storm Burst. This is a 2-hit wind AoE shield shaving move. It's great for multi-enemy battles, and while it's expensive, it's definitely worth it. Lastly, on his 5-star board he gets 2 more skills. One is Double Wide Burst, a skill exactly the same as Storm Burst but with daggers, and a priority 260 power dagger skill. Priority means that they will move first in the turn, even before cats. The only exception is when the enemy recovers from a break. And we can't forget the support skills. Heathcote's first support skill is a skill that, at the end of every turn, there's a 20% chance you'll recover from all status ailments, but not debuffs. Status ailments and debuffs are 2 different things. And the support skill he gets at level 50 is a skill that increases his damage by 20% when he hits a weakness. So that's all Heathcote's skills, but what is the best way to use these skills, and how do you deal with the fact that they all cost so much? Well...
So, you can hold your own in battle as well.
Heathcote is best just shaving shield points against the enemy. You can focus on one enemy to take care of them quickly with Triple Burst, or take care of all enemies at once with Storm Burst or Double Wide Burst. There really isn't much more to Heathcote than that, other than the fact that he's actually the only traveler that can guarantee chubby cat kills. His turn priority skill makes it so that he can move before the cats. Cats cannot run away on the first turn, so all you have to do is reduce the cat's shield points to 1, and then next turn break them with Heathcote before they can flee. And sure, while Heathcote can constantly shave shield points, and break cats before they can run, how do you deal with such high SP costs? With Storm Burst and Double Wide Burst and his turn priority skill all costing a whopping 52 SP, and Triple Burst costing 46 SP. Well, one way to counteract that is to use his skills wisely. If you need to spam them over a number of turns, make sure he's at full SP, or only use these skills where they'll count. Although, there are other ways to beat these high SP costs, such as tons of SP regen accessories, or travelers that regenerate SP to the traveler in front of them, like Paula or Kenneth. These usually regenerate a lot of SP, so they're highly recommended on any travelers that you find runs out of SP fast to keep them topped up. Here are a few more tips they'll give you for using Heathcote. He's got very low HP and sort of low SP, so he'll die quickly and run out of SP fast. Make sure to keep him healed up, or give him defensive buffs, and monitor his HP and SP a lot. This way, he'll be able to stay out without risking getting killed. Use his extremely high speed to your advantage. There are actually a lot of things you can do with a traveler who moves before any other. such as using one of his shield shaving moves to break an enemy and stop an attack you think is going to be dangerous. Or just make it so that you have the rest of the current turn and the whole next turn to deal damage. Or, in difficult battles where you need to use weaker or slower characters, put them behind Heathcote so they move last in the turn and don't get hit, then immediately bring Heathcote back out before they get a chance to get attacked. Lastly, this one is more common knowledge than anything, but its speed can allow you to make sure he gets healed by a healing move and not have to worry about your cleric or apothecary, or Eliza? Healing before he can come out from the back. Heathcote is, in my opinion, the best 5-star in the game. The fact that his shield shaving moves can be used in any battle you'll ever do, and that he's the only one who can guarantee beating the highest EXP enemy in the game. It's clear as to why. With that, if you have Heathcote, you should make sure to use him to his fullest potential. And if you don't have him, I advise trying to get him if you can. He's a very useful 5-star that everyone probably wishes they have. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed. Maybe you can tell me some improvements I can make for future videos, or your opinion on Heathcote and some strategies you use with him. Hopefully I'll be back with another video about another 5-star traveler sometime soon. And thanks for watching.